The two labs we've met so far are young startups. This one is a giant. Google has been doing AI research for decades. In fact, the core invention behind every model in this series, the Transformer, was created at Google back in 2017. For a while, it looked like Google had been caught flat-footed by ChatGPT. But it had advantages no startup could match, and it came roaring back with a model called Gemini. Today, the company that owns your search, your phone, and your inbox, and what it means when AI is wired into all of them. Here's why Google is so formidable. It owns the entire stack. Search, the Android phones in billions of pockets, the Chrome browser, YouTube, Gmail, Google Docs. It can put its AI in front of more people faster than anyone alive. It designs its own AI chips, called TPS, so unlike its rivals, it isn't dependent on buying hardware from NVIDIA. And through DeepMind, the lab behind the AI that beat the world champion at the game of Go, it has decades of the deepest research talent in the field. Startups have to find users and rent computers. Google already is both. Gemini is Google's answer to GPT and Claude, and its headline trait is that it was built to be multimodal from day one. Where some models bolted on vision later, Gemini was designed from the start to handle text, images, audio, and video together natively. It's also famous for an enormous context window that can take in over 1 million words at once, an entire shelf of documents or hours of video in a single prompt. And it comes woven into products you already use, summarizing your search results, drafting in Google Docs, organizing your photos. It ranges from tiny on-phone versions up to frontier-scale models that trade the lead with the very best. And Google's ambitions go well beyond chat. Its DeepMind team built AlphaFold, an AI that predicted the 3D shape of nearly every known protein. A breakthrough so important it won a Nobel Prize, and it's accelerating drug discovery worldwide. The same research muscle feeds into Gemini, pushing it on hard science and math. This is the other side of Google's advantage. It's not just shipping a chatbot, it's doing foundational science, and quietly folding those advances back into the AI that 1 billion people touch every day. Where does Google sit on our open versus closed map? Both places, actually. Gemini, the flagship, is closed. You rent it, just like GPT and Claude, and your data runs on Google servers. But Google also publishes an open family called Gemma, smaller models built with the same research that you can download and run yourself for free. So Google hedges, a closed frontier model to compete at the very top, and open models to court the developers who want control. It's one of the few players with a serious foot in each camp. So, is Gemini for you? If you already live inside Google, Gmail, Docs, Android, Workspace, then Gemini is a natural fit. It's right there in the tools you use all day. It's especially strong when you need to work across huge documents or mix media, text, images, and video together. Its scale and custom chips let Google offer it cheaply at massive volume. And if you want something open from Google, Gemma is there to download. Between OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google, you now have the 3 American frontier labs. Next, we cross into the other camp, the challengers who give their models away. So Google is the giant that owns everything, the chips, the platforms, the research, and Gemini is its multimodal, deeply integrated answer to the frontier. That completes the closed, American corner of our map. But some of the most important models in the world take the opposite approach. They're free to download, run, and modify. Next time, we meet the open challengers, Meta's Llama, France's Mistral, and Elon Musk's Grok. See you there.